Right. So, third stakeholder about equipment manufacturers, uh, nothing but the vendors who do the research on any kind of technology advancements like building the equipments, antennas, routers, switches, servers, right? So these are the people who provides infrastructure layer for messaging of exchange, message exchanges, etc. All that. So the next stakeholder we called as ESP, which is called Internet Service Providers. These people nothing but who provide connectivity. So by maintaining networks and all everything for the MNOs normally maintain the mobile network, right? So different internet service providers we know when we are using mobile network. These are all the people are also called as stakeholders. Next one, application developers, nothing but the people who develop the telecommunication ecosystem. People who are already have the uh, logical understanding about the telecom domain, about the kind of infrastructure, what is that is to be developed, and how this can be developed. So everything will be comes under the role of a telecom application developers are all about. So these application developers majorly focusing on developing the application. So whatever the required application we wants to be developed, everything comes under application developers. So that they write the code for the project, whatever the required code that are to be written. So this code will be written by the application developers. So they are the one who normally develop the application. So customizing different apps like something like Android apps or something like, right. All these things are comes under application developers. So these are all also one of the key stakeholders we need to be addressed with, because these are important. In fact, I can say like more or less like these people are important, so that these people will give you a clear understanding over the requirements that we have. Okay, because they are the one who develop business logic. As a business analyst, we need to take application developers as a stakeholders as well. Next one about the service providers. This is also one of the important stakeholder, right? So which is nothing but a third party service providers. Like for example, any channeling partners or any kind of payment services, something like banks or any kind of location based services. All these things are comes under service providers. So internet service providers provide internet services. Service providers nothing but the third party service providers, something like payment services, all that. Banks, etc., financial institutions, all these things. Banks and all comes under the service providers here. So these are the stakeholders normally we have whenever we are working under the stakeholder management. So being a business analyst when we are working on telecom domain, so these are the stakeholders which we must be good and familiar with. This is what all about the session.